Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to basically maximize the GPU profitability and in theory mine Kaspa coins still on a GPU in 2024. So we all know that they have ASICs on the network now, so GPU mining is basically unprofitable. But we can get around this and we can actually utilize some of the mining softwares out there. So we have two mining softwares which we'd want to use, but the main one I think that we're going to stick with is Unminable, as we can see here. We could use NiceHash for this, but that's only going to give us payouts in Bitcoin. So the way that Unminable works is that you mine to any coin, so you can pick the most profitable coin, and then it will pay you out in Kaspa coin. You can choose which coin you want to actually get paid out in, so we'll show you that in a minute. However, we're just going to go through and compare the profitability. Going to show you how to set up Unminable to actually get the payouts in Kaspa coin, and then I'm going to show you a little bit more about Unminable. So this is not an ad for Unminable, I just think it's one of the best ways that we can actually use it to basically use the hardware that we have, so GPUs and CPUs, to mine Kaspa coin and stack it on top of it if you don't have an ASIC miner. So as I said, Unminable, you basically pick a coin that you want to mine and then you pick a wallet that you want to mine it to. So you have two options here. You can mine to a Kaspa coin wallet. So if you click continue, all it does is you need to auto detect your hardware. So it's going to display all your GPUs. It's going to tell you what you have in terms of GPUs and CPUs, because this is a CPU and GPU mineable program. When you download it, it's going to come already with all the miner programs. I'm going to show that now. So it says here you'll be using Kaspa algorithm with NB miner executable. You can change it later in the settings page. So we could just click next. And this is where you select what you want to mine. So this is where we're going to be mining out to Kaspa. So the way that it works is you can select any of these coins. This is why it's called unmineable, because you can basically get paid out in coins that you wouldn't necessarily have to mine. So we have right here Cardano or Algorand, and that basically means that they're going to convert into these coins. So this is the main one, and you want to select Kaspa coin for this, because then we can get paid out into our Kaspa coin wallets. And then all you have to do is enter your address here. So if you have a referral code, you can enter that in as well. Once you click start, it is going to start up your software. So we're just going to stop that really quickly. I'm going to go through everything that we have here. So at the top, we have our address. We have our coin, which is Kaspa coin. That's the one that we're getting paid out in. So this is what we're getting paid out in. You can change it to Bitcoin, but this video is mainly focused on Kaspa. And then it has the algorithm which you're actually mining to. So right now it's mining to the Kaspa algorithm on the GPU and using NB miner. So you can actually add in custom parameters, and we'll go through that. And then it has your worker name, the port that you're using, and your public IP. So you can see the miner log files here. So it's just like a command file, and this is mining to this Kaspa address using unminable. This is your username, and then it's showing the output to where we're actually going to go, which is the Kaspa algorithm. So when it comes to mining, obviously we want to pick the most profitable, because that's going to give us the most profit to be converting into Kaspa coin on our GPUs/CPUs. So normally Unminable will actually calculate that for you. Right now it's on the Kaspa algorithm, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's mining Raven coin. For example, if you look on the website here, it says if you are mining with the Kaspa algorithm, you'll notice a reward increase of around 1.8 times, which we switched from Raven coin to AIPG internally, which is currently the most profitable Kaspa based coin. If we go on hashrate.no, you can see that AIPG, so AI Power Grid, is actually more profitable than Raven coin. So this means that they automatically do this update for all these algorithms. There might be more profitable coins on them. For example, if you had one on ETH, which was way more profitable than just Ethereum Classic, then it would switch it over to that to make the most profitability for miners. So this gives us more profitability to actually convert into Kaspa coin. Now, when we go back onto it, as I said, we're mining to the Kaspa algorithm, and they've already kind of calculated that out based on the GPU and CPU on the rig. And then it goes to mining software. So this is where you can kind of customize it. You have NB miner, T-Rex miner, LOL miner, and 10 miner. These are all downloaded internally when you download Unminable. If we scroll down here, you can either select low or high mining intensity. However, if you want to actually overclock, so let's say you have custom overclocks, you can actually input them here. And this kind of works like the batch file. If you go over here, you can just see all the CND options. you do the same thing that you would do in the batch file. So you might just take it from your batch file and input it into this line of code here. I'll show you an example real quickly of what I'm talking about. So this is on Blake 3 Alephium. We have lol miner here, and then we have our custom intensity, and we've inputted all the overclocks for the GPUs on our rig. And this basically gives us the overclocks that we would have in our batch file normally. And then you can select your port that you want to do, click save, and it's actually going to save. And it says here, we're now mining to Blake 3, GPU miner, lol miner, and mining with custom parameters, and these are all the custom ones that we're using. So we got these from hashrate.no just real quickly. The reason that you'd want to mine to car power obviously is because AIPG is very profitable right now, as you can see in the charts, but some of them are also profitable on Alephium and Hypera and Alephium. The main way that I do this to increase profits or to increase the conversion rate into Kaspa coin is find the most profitable coin on your GPU/CPU. So let's, for example, say that we are mining on a 3090 Ti. So the highest profitability on that is on Alephium. So what we do is we'd switch this over to Alephium. So in the settings, we would select the coin which was the most profitable. Now, some of the coins won't be on there. However, as I said, AIPG and other algorithms that are on here might also switch over. So you got to look at the news to see if they're actually updating it for the most profitable algorithm. So let's say that it was on Alephium, which is the highest profitability/revenue, because we would be converting it to Kaspa coin anyway. Then we do the overclocks, select the port, and click save. Now you can have this running in the background on app settings. You can do a bunch of things like here. You can start mining on app on the startup. So as soon as you open your PC, you can minimize the app to tray, so it's not in the way either. And you can start app on Windows login. So you can save those settings as well. So what we're going to do, as it says here, is the payouts for Kaspa is 50 Kaspa coin, and calculated, I think that's around $5. We'll go back to this 3090 Ti example here. In revenue, we're making $1 per day. So let's say that you have a 3090 Ti rig, and let's also say you have 5 cards on that rig. That means you're going to be getting a payout of Kaspa coin every day. Now, then you can actually sell the Kaspa coin to cover the electricity if you want, or you can keep stacking it. So the reason that we would use this unminable program is because it automatically converts it for you. You know, there's no intermediary exchange. So there is a way to do it. You just mine to an exchange wallet, and then when you've mined per day, that's when you actually just convert it into Kaspa coin. You'd obviously need to do it on an exchange like ZX or something like that. So, for example, if we're on ZX, we could be mining to an AIPG wallet address and then converting it on ZX. However, Unminable just does this automatically for us. Also, we can add in these overclocks here. So I think this is definitely one of the best ways that we can still utilize our GPUs if you still want to mine Kaspa coin and you don't want to fork out for an ASIC. And when we're actually looking between GPUs and ASICs, so we have the KS0 Pro and the KS0. As you can see, in profits per day, you're only making 92 cents. And then with the Pro, you're making around $1.90. So these are kind of equal to what we're seeing in revenue and profitability from GPUs from different coins. So if you're not so sure on these coins, like previously we had Carlson and then we had Pirin, which were very, very profitable for a small span of time. If we mined on them and converted instantly to Kaspa coin, you know, some people were making $20, $30 a day at the start. We could convert that into Kaspa coin. It would be a lot more stable as a price, and we wouldn't have to worry about Carlson or Pirin's price going up and down like it did. And mainly the whole point of this is to basically stack Kaspa coin without having to worry about converting into it. And we can utilize these smaller coins which pop up that have good profitability for small amounts of time, and we can roll that into Kaspa coin for more profitability in the future. Now there is also another option, and that is for CPU mining. So if we click start, stop, and we go on advanced settings, you can go onto CPU mining. Now right now, if we click on CPUs here, you can also see the profitability on Zephyr is very good as well. So Zephyr is on the RandomX algorithm, and any coin that is supported on the RandomX algorithm is also supported here. So when we click on CPU here, you can see it's on RandomX CPUs. So compatible with any RandomX algorithm, obviously it's going to go to the most profitable one, which is Zephyr right now. It wouldn't be on Monero. and the payouts for that is 0.1 Zeph, but that's just because we've clicked on Zephyr there. So we can actually mine Zephyr right now, and we can take the profitability, which is actually slightly more than GPUs right now, so it would be more beneficial to actually use a CPU to mine Zephyr and then convert into Kaspa coin. And even these top ones are making more than the KS0 Pro and the KS0 in profitability. So in theory, you can mine more than an ASIC or a lower end ASIC of Kaspa coin on a CPU if you convert. And that's the good thing about this, is that you can use the CPU as well. You can also input the parameters here. I don't think it actually lets you choose a mining software because it's all on XMRig, I believe, because that's the most profitable and most optimized. And you can just choose your threads and your priorities for what you're going to be mining on Zephyr. So the only bad thing about Unminable is it doesn't necessarily support every coin. I know that they updated it with Carlson hash and with Pirin hash, however that didn't come in until later on, so a lot of people might have missed out on the profitability. So what I'd say is if a coin pops up on hashrate NO that's not supported on Unminable, I suggest you switch to that coin, and then Unminable will probably update to actually keep that as the most profitable. It will just direct the hash rate into those coins. Instead of mining, let's say, Raven coin, they converted it into AIPG, so there's more profitability there to pay out to their customers. And I would say that you would just mine to an exchange wallet with these ones that pop up that aren't supported on Unminable, convert into Kaspa coin, and then you have Kaspa coin stacking in the background, utilizing the hardware that's not exactly ASICs. So we're using GPUs and CPUs. As I said, CPUs would be more profitable right now than GPUs. And I think that they'll pull less watts overall, like on average, than a GPU. So you might be willing to stick to a CPU instead of a GPU when it comes to mining. However, the profitability of Zephyr might drop off, and there's not much wiggle room in terms of CPU mining as you have with GPU mining, because there's a lot more algorithms that we can mine on with GPUs, at least when it comes to supported algorithms on Unminable. So that's probably going to be the play in terms of GPU mining for the next couple of months. We're going to be just hitting the most profitable coin on Unminable, or as it comes out on hashrate NO, convert that into Kaspa coin and leave that Kaspa coin to accrue some more profitability in the time going forward, all the way up to the bull run in 2025 or maybe even this year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any problems with Unminable or any questions you want to ask, leave them in the comments below or join the Discord and ask them in there. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this.